For decades, Sean Diddy Combs was untouchable. From Harlem hustler to hip-hop mogul, he built an empire out of charisma, ambition, and something that always felt larger than life. He launched Biggie. He made Ciroc cool. He danced in every video, smiling, clean, untouchable. But behind the flashing lights, there were whispers, strange parties, quiet payoffs, friends who left and never returned. At first, it was just talk, until Cassie spoke. Cassie Ventura was his protege, muse, and lover. In public, they were glamorous. But in court documents, she painted a different world. I was beaten, drugged, filmed without consent, forced to perform for him. For others, he controlled everything, even when I slept. People scoffed until she settled, quietly, quickly, and suddenly others began to speak. Women, men, former staff, all with different stories, all with the same ending. He made us do things we still dream about. On March 25th, 2024, the fantasy finally cracked. Federal agents raided his LA and Miami homes. Helicopters swirled. Armored cars rolled in. They found weapons, hundreds of tapes, and over 1,000 bottles of lubricant. They weren't there for drugs. They were looking for control and what Diddy did with it. By September 16th, he was indicted for racketeering, sex trafficking, transportation for prostitution, held without bail, locked inside MDC Brooklyn, a cage he couldn't buy his way out of. But the real terror? That came from what his victims started saying in court. A woman known only as Jane described a room in one of Diddy's mansions. A room filled with cameras, mirrors, a bed bolted to the floor. She said he called them freak-offs. We weren't allowed to say no, and he never wore a condom. Another victim remembered being dangled off a balcony for saying the wrong name. Another, drugged, filmed, and shown the footage the next morning like a trophy. But perhaps the most chilling testimony came from someone who worked inside. The tapes are cataloged by year, by face. Some of those faces are famous. Some were underage. And when asked if Diddy watched them later, the witness paused and whispered, every night, like bedtime stories. As the case gained attention, conspiracy theories exploded online. Was this what happened to Biggie? Was it business or silence? One former bad boy executive anonymously told press, there are tapes, there's audio. If they ever leak, the world will see what he really is. Puff stopped being human a long time ago. But was this revenge or justice? From inside prison, Combs wasn't silent. Federal agents intercepted calls where he allegedly tried to influence witnesses, offering hush money from behind bars. One leaked recording included him saying, they need me out there. This whole thing is temporary. Watch. His birthday passed. Fans trended Free Puff. But the world had changed. Even if you can dance in the rain, you can't outstep your past forever. As of June 2025, Diddy remains in federal custody. His trial has just entered its second month. Prosecutors estimate 15 years to life if convicted. Rumors swirl of a possible pardon. Others say a Netflix documentary is already filming. But in MDC Brooklyn, none of that matters. Because for the first time in his life, the man who controlled everything is no longer in control. The music stopped, but the silence was louder than anything Diddy ever produced. If you enjoyed this video, kindly click on the subscribe button and like this post. And don't FO, be ready for the next story. Thank you.